Hey Les, my name is Mickey Wilcox. Well, really it's Michael Wilcox. Most people just know me as Mickey. Mickey was a name my mother gave me. I'm from Pennsylvania in the United States. Currently I live in Bulls Gap, Tennessee in the United States of America. It's just a little crossroads in the northeast corner of Tennessee. However, right now we are in a little town called Mlandizi, which is just outside of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. I'm doing some work here. I am a missionary and Christian author. So I get to write books and travel to really cool places, usually third world countries. And I don't usually work in the towns and the cities so much. Here I'm on my way up country to a little village called Les Stroud, which is located right along a river. And there we have a piece of land and we're doing some work. I'm 48 years old and a single father. I have a 25-year-old daughter and a just over a year-old granddaughter and a 14-year-old son that lives with me. Together, my son and I love to watch, well, your program in particular. We're not fond of most of the survival programs because they take camera crews and crews with them into different places and they just seem kind of lame. But yours, one man in the wilderness with his own cameras, that's a whole different ball game. We enjoy watching things like Ultimate Survival Alaska, which is a pretty cool thing. Like I said, I'm 48, so I'm not in the prime of my youth anymore. In addition to that, well, about 7 years ago, I was on my motorcycle tooling down a road when a young lady in a small Honda Accord ran over top of me. She was a little drunk, drugged me for 1/8 of a mile, left me for dead. The police caught her about 1/8 of a mile later, or I'm sorry, about 8 miles later, and they rebuilt my leg. My right leg turned out to be backwards, and I got all the flesh ripped off my shoulders and arms and the side of my head here. But the hair grew back, as you can see, and they rebuilt the leg. So it works most of the time. Occasionally I have some problems out of it, cold weather and whatnot, but that doesn't stop me from trying to live life to its fullest. Wow, this place is something. You know what I love better than right here? Because right here is just a little swash where they're running utilities through to get into Dar es Salaam. But in the upcountry where there's no power lines, man, it's a whole lot better. Man, my brother and I, we go backpacking in the Great Smoky Mountains in the dead of winter, mainly because he hates anything warm. I put up with the cold. I'm not a big fan of the cold. I don't like being cold, but I deal with it. I like the heat. Man, I'm all about 100 degrees and 100% humidity. You know, but most places I get to go to, it's pretty hot. So that's what it takes. I love to go sailing. I have a little pocket cruiser. I like to go sailing with that. We do some rappelling. I don't do too much rock climbing anymore. My leg's just not that dependable. It might give out on me once in a while, and up on a rock face is not the place to have it give out on me. So your ad says I'm supposed to, I guess, convince you why I should be on your program. Frankly, I don't have a reason why. I don't have a clue in the world why you should let me be on your program, other than the fact that I would have a blast. I would love to get to know you, and my son and I, we both like to get to know you. But other than that, I don't have any real good reason. Does my camera work any good? I guess you're going to be the judge of that. Am I a survivalist? I've seen your shows. You're far better than I am. I like to carry things like matches. I do carry a knife. I am comfortable in the wilderness. I've been to some strange places, nowhere near as many as you. I spent 6 years in the United States Marine Corps. Technically only 5. The first year was in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard when I was 17. Well, there you have it. Not sure of a good reason to be on your program. I'm a 48-year-old former United States Marine, and I'm an adventurer, missionary, author. I love to travel. I love to do crazy, wild things. I love to overcome my fears. I love to live life. I'm a single dad I live in a log cabin in the middle of the backwoods of East Tennessee. I grew up in Southwest Pennsylvania, and I don't know, I got my problems, we all do. We overcome them, we keep moving on. It's a crazy life. Let's do some crazy things before we die.